The University of Oxford has found that actually playing video games could be positive for your mental well-being. Even though those that were surveyed only played video games for a short amount of time, what they found was the positive impacts to their mental well-being was significant. And that's because of the element of being able to socially interact with peers and like-minded individuals. Constantly we hear about video games and social networking having a negative impact to mental well-being, and of course it's all down to moderation and screen time. But there are positives, especially given the current climate. Being able to have that social interaction, having that connection and being able to engage with people that are similar to yourself could actually be positive for children, young people as well as adults, in moderation of course. If you want to understand more about the study, make sure you look at the description below our YouTube video. Here at ECP, we took part in the NSPC conference last week and we learnt some really interesting statistics. And what we discovered was that actually 40% of children who identify as being part of the LGBT+ community have never learnt about same-sex relationships in school. In addition to that, 20% of pupils have said that they've never learnt about consent in same-sex relationships. And finally, 17% of pupils have said that they've never learn about violence or abuse in same-sex relationships either. What's positive though is part of the RSE curriculum, schools will have to start talking about lots of different relationships and lots of different sexual orientations, and they will have to discuss LGBT+ issues within school, making sure that of course we keep children informed and there is acceptance and understanding surrounding diversity, and if there are any concerns then they know who to turn to, a safe space to talk, and also who we would advertise as a position of trust. So what I'm asking you is to consider, what information are you going to be included as part of your new curriculum? How are you going to help children to stay informed? And of course, what are you going to do most importantly to safeguard them? Save the date. The 16th of March is Young Carers Action Day. It's a day to raise awareness around the role and responsibilities that these young carers take on. It's a time to think about what you're going to do to show your support. So put a date in your diary and ask yourself the question, what are you going to do to raise awareness and show your support for the role and responsibility that these young carers take on? If you're not already doing so, then make sure you follow us on all of our social media platforms. We're on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and of course Instagram, as well as YouTube. Make sure you give us a follow to stay up to date because we post on all our social media platforms. Any information with regards to this video is in the description below our YouTube video on our YouTube channel. Thank you for watching.